Come on, Katrain, quit loafing and get back to work.
Go to hell, man. Ah! Ah! Leg! Ah!
Get back to work.
Oh, leg. Thanks, man. Thanks for the diversion. Why, you break!
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Katrain.
Chicago? That's over 2,000 miles away. We don't have a case in Chicago. What are you going to do there?
It's something I got to handle on my own, Bobby.
Ah, secret mission in the Windy City. Need to know basis. You could tell me more, then I'd know too much, and then you're forced to kill me.
It's just something I got to take care of on my own that's long overdue. I'll call you in a couple of days. Give my regards to Shy.
Okay, you just be safe, my friend.
Always.
I don't care if the Sox win the division, the pennant. Hell, I don't even care if they win the World Series. They're still not my team, and they're not your team.
Comiskey is only 5 miles south of here, Sarge. It ain't like it's in Indiana.
It's on the south side. How many times in your life you ever been to a ball game on the south side? If it was the Cubbies?
Oh, the Cubbies, the Cubbies, the Cubbies. Santo, Williams, Ernie Banks. Ooh, let's play too. How long do I gotta hear about these guys? They retired. They don't play anymore, Doug. And in 2 weeks, you're gonna retire and you ain't gonna play anymore.
Don't remind me.
You know what else? In 30 years, I'll retire. And the Cubs still won't have won a pennant, much less a World Series.
Kid, you got no loyalty or respect. I keep telling you that. Hey, pull over there, will you?
We're supposed to be tracking Katrain.
We are tracking the train.
Are we gonna find him in a liquor store? This is your plan?
Don't be a nice guy. I told you, the train will find me. Now will you pull over? Say I need to borrow a couple of bucks.
We're talking a pint or a quart here, Sergeant.
Quart. Save me a trip.
How's it going, man?
All right, man. A quarter? Man, where the hell you been? Sometimes it's 35 cents.
Sorry.
Oh.
Let me ask you something. If a man were looking for some company, what street would you suggest he visit?
Well, normally, if it was somebody I knew and thought I could trust, I'd tell him to go right around the corner. But today I tell him to save his effort because he'd be wasting his time.
Why's that?
Peruse the newspaper, man. Bad Bob Katrain's on the loose. This dude off 6 working girls and a cop before they nail his butt.
He was from this neighborhood, wasn't he?
Yeah, man, lived on Division. One of the girls he got was kin to my super. I just hope he ain't coming back to this neighborhood to visit no family. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm staying at this hotel. If you hear or see anything at all, that has to do with Bad Bob Katrain, leave word for me inside, will you? There's more where this came from. Pass the word on the street.
Who are you, man? Because you definitely ain't no cop.
I'm the man hunting Katrain. That's all you need to know.
Well, find him, man, and find him quick.
I intend to.
Steve, how you doing? Let me have a couple of hot dogs. Mustard, ketchup, relish, and some onions. You want something to eat?
Yeah, give me the same thing in a triple bypass, will you?
Just a couple of hot dogs ain't gonna kill you. Look at old Sarge here. Huh? Same uniform since the day I got my badge.
Yeah, I've been to the cleaners, what, twice since then? It says here that Katrain used to hold up on a place on Clark Street.
Yeah, coach house, 4th floor, last room on the right.
This is Teddy Egan guy. He was your partner, huh?
Yeah. Katrain blew him away, ran down the street laughing. I put 2 rounds in him. He left 1 in me.
You think he's coming back for more?
I know he is. He told me that. Right there in the courtroom. He looked me right in the eye and said, we've got unfinished business.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? It's a good thing he's coming back to town because it gives me one last thing to do before I retire.
Hey, keep it down, huh, Sarge? It could sound a little premeditated.
Bridges, some things in life are just meant to be. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Good. Give Richard Simmons here a diet soda. Give me a 6-pack to go.
Hey, baby. Want a party? Huh? Hey, come on. Hey, yo. Hey, look, come on. Hey, hey. It's your loss, loser.
Psst. I want a party.
Hey, baby. I'm Toilet Joy. Who might you be?
I'm the man with the cash.
I'm liking you already. So tell Toy, what's your pleasure?
Conversation.
Do you do the talking or do I?
You do. And you're talking to me about a local cop I'm looking for.
No way.
Oh, hey, come on. I bet you know lots of cops.
Hey, I don't know any cops.
Do. Bet you they all come around here looking for handouts. Am I right?
You're right. You're right.
Oh, I thought so.
Hey there. Want a party?
I'm not buying. I'm looking for someone.
Well, look somewhere else, because I ain't no info booth.
Hey, you're gonna want to help me on this. I'm looking for Bad Bob Train.
Some girl on Division Street saw him this morning. Scared the living hell out of her.
Where is this girl? She work a regular corner?
Taft Building.
Hey, listen, you've been a lot of help. Here, take the afternoon off. It's a bad day to be on the streets.
I'm confused with this part of the master plan, Sarge. I mean, is there any particular reason we're parked here?
Bridges, were parked here because crime happens everywhere.
Oh.
As a matter of record, I was parked right here in this very spot back in 1971 when a stabbing went down right in front of me.
Ah, that's from the Deja Vu chapter of the Crime Stoppers textbook.
And we're parked here because just about 2 blocks away, our old pal Bob Catrain made contact this a.m. with one toil of joy, lady of the evening, and sometimes the morning.
You know, I should be writing this stuff down. I mean, an education like this, it doesn't happen to a guy every day.
All units, disturbance reported at Clark and Division. Caller reports possible sighting APB, Catrain, Robert.
And we're parked here because I'm a damn genius. 1L16 responding, 3 away. I told you that.
Attention 1L16, confirmed sighting. Catrain, Robert. Blaylock Apartments, north of Division on Clark.
Stay behind the car.
Don't do anything you're gonna regret, Doug.
Just make the call, kid. Catrain! Come on, Bob.
Do it. I'm right here, just like last time.
Don't shoot him. What? Put it down, Catrain. Now.
I can't friggin' believe this. Yeah. See? No resistance.
Copy.
You're under arrest, pal.
Get the right to remain silent, which I highly recommend. Anything you say...
What in the hell do you think you're doing?
Saving your life, Sarge.
You didn't save my life, you just put it in jeopardy.
I was doing you a favor.
Don't do me any favors, son.
Yeah, well, it's good to see you too, Dad.
Take him to the precinct, book him. I'll catch up with you later.
Shift commander's gonna want to talk to you.
The hell with a shift commander. Tell him you made the caller.
I ain't gonna do that.
Bridges, will you get the hell out of here? Hey, Catrain, I still owe you one.
No right to come here. I had you dead and buried with your mother.
Well, I'm not dead. I'm here and I came a long way.
Great. 2 cop killers in one day.
I didn't do it. Any of it.
You're innocent, that's why you turned yourself in?
It's a long story.
So long you couldn't bother to call, right?
I didn't think you'd believe me. Now I know I'm right.
Yeah, you were right. Touch me again, and I'll kick your sorry little butt.
So that's it, huh? You'd rather kick my butt than hear me out.
Now you want to come clean? You couldn't do it.
Before Mom died?
There was a funeral, you know?
St. Vincent Cemetery on top of the 3rd hill. I was there.
Yeah, right.
Dad, I was framed. I came back for the funeral. But the man who did this to me, a cop named Dutch Dixon, had the whole place covered. Probably had your phone tapped. He had your house staked out.
That's a pretty good story, son. Of course, you've had 2 years to work out the details.
When I heard Catrain was let out of prison, I knew he'd come back after you. And I came running. Now I wonder why I bothered.
I wondered, too. Because thanks to you, Catrain's still alive. And he can put a couple of more bullets in me.
You should have let me ventilate him when I had the chance.
That's murder. You're a police officer.
Unlike you.
Yeah, what'll it be?
How about a handshake for an old friend?
Reno? I get restless sleep for sore Irish eyes.
Hey, Barney.
My God. It's been years.
Yep.
Listen, did your barber die or what?
Oh, come on, give me a break, will you? You haven't changed a bit.
You want talking back? You know, this is a cop joint.
I thought it'd be safe this time of day.
What happened to you, son?
That's funny. That's what I thought my dad would say.
You seen him then?
Yesterday, he busted Bob Catrain again.
Should have heard Doug and the boys in here last night. All the old legends about the first time your dad pinched Bad Bob back in '86, huh? Got him cornered in the Union stockyard. Should have slaughtered him then.
That's when they made you his partner, after Egan died.
Yeah, poor Teddy. God rest his soul.
How's it drinking?
He ain't drinking.
Barney. I smell it in his breath.
Hey, he's better, half in the bag, than most of these scrawny kids wearing badges today. Hell, I don't blame him for taking early retirement.
You're changing the subject. I want to know about the drinking.
Not so good. Not since your mom passed.
He blames me for that, you know.
What happened to you? He took it pretty hard. Your family's been in blue for 3 generations.
Hey, for the record, Barney, I'm innocent. And I could prove it as soon as I get my hands on a certain witness.
Never believed a word of that, son. Told your dad as much. He wouldn't listen. Stubborn fool.
I gotta make things right with him, Barney. Or at least give it my best shot.
Reno, I'd be real careful. Your father can get a bit, unpredictable.
What are you saying?
Morning, boys. Coffee coming up. Back way.
So, how's your career going? You know, they got this new thing outside. This big red ball of fire that hangs in the sky. It's called the sun.
Yeah, I remember it. Vaguely.
How'd you like to remember it a whole lot better? See it from real close up. From like maybe Florida.
It's a nice dream.
I'll tell you what, they call me the Sandman. What I do is make dreams come true for people like you who help me.
Anyway, then, out of nowhere, this long-haired guy shows up, right? Just at the instant the Sarge is getting ready to plant Catrain.
And this guy stops him.
Yeah, he stops him. Then they get into an argument. Turns out, this guy is his son.
Get out of here.
My right hand to God.
And he's got long hair.
This guy's got shoulder-length hair. I'm talking a long black duster. He's got 2 days' growth. He looked like a refugee from Guns N' Roses.
You oughta run him and see if anything comes back.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll run him. The Sarge's kid's an outlaw. Better chance of Dick coming back to Bears.
This is Detective Walters in Chicago. I'd like to speak to Lieutenant Dixon.
Damn.
You haven't changed a lock in 20 years.
haven't needed to before now. In case you missed the point, you're not welcome here.
I caught that. I thought that was sipping whiskey.
I'm thirsty.
I heard you were thirsty a lot lately.
Why don't you get the hell out of here?
Not until I've had my say.
Okay. Whatever it takes to make you leave.
I was undercover, about ready to bust a dirty cop in Bay City. He got onto me and hired a thug to blow me away, but he missed me and shot Val. It got messy, so this cop, Dixon, shot another officer, pinned that one on me too. So I ran. I had to, Dad. The frame was too tight.
Conveniently, we have only your word for this.
That used to be enough.
Used to be.
There's a witness to all this. A man named Hound Adams. He's a con on the run. I've been trying to catch him for the last 3 months now.
Story have a happy ending.
No more.
Hey. I listened. Now go.
Go ahead. Put it all on me. You'll never have to look at yourself in the mirror.
Take a train. I've been thinking a lot about taking a trip to Florida.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And if you think I'm gonna throw away 18 spotless years for a few bucks from a low-life scumbag like you, you better keep thinking.
Well, I'll tell you what. You made a real stupid decision. You got a daughter? Because when I get out of here, I'm gonna get her.
You shut your mouth. Now, I'm the only one down here from now till 6 a.m., so you don't want to be messing with me. You call for help. Nobody will hear you.
I know, Bobby. I can't believe it either. My own father actually shut me out.
Had he been drinking?
Yeah, he'd been drinking. I always thought blood was thicker than alcohol. Hold on a second.
Authorities report that Robert Catrain, the so-called hooker killer, has escaped from the Chicago City jail tonight, where he was awaiting arraignment on new charges stemming from his escape from the state prison at Joliet.
I can't believe this. What else could possibly go wrong?
Good evening, sir. Will you be checking in?
Just the one bag.
Very good, sir. And where are you coming from, sir? California. Thank you. And will you be staying in Chicago long? Long as it takes.
Toy.
Sorry, pal, this unit's out of service.
I heard you had a run-in with Catrain.
Is there a billboard somewhere? You're the fourth person today hawking me about this guy. Excuse me.
It's important.
I told the cops everything I know 10 times.
Did he say anything about a cop he was looking for?
Yeah. Some old guy. He wanted to kill him.
That old guy he wants to kill is my dad.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Can you remember anything else? Did he say anything at all? It's important.
He was just bragging, you know? About how bad he was. And about how he paid some stooge to get off a chain gang. And how any cop on earth could get bought off for the right price. Speaking of which, gotta go. Hate to get busted when I'm not even working. Good luck with your dad.
Thanks.
And you got a sponsor for this one, darling?
Yeah, Barney's.
Barney, it's Reno.
Kid, you still in town?
Yeah, I need a favor. Do you have any friends that work in Dad's precinct that might be able to tell you who was on duty in lockup last night?
Listen, call me back in 10 minutes, huh?
Will do.
So, partner, got a little trivia question for you.
Shoot.
Hey! Looking for me?
Well, actually, I'm looking for your son. Thanks. You're pretty good out there. I should have remembered I was staking out a 20-year man.
Save the flattery, Lieutenant. How do you know so much about me?
Reno Raines, he's a project of mine. And I made it my business to know all I can about him.
Just good police work, huh?
Yeah, something like that. Look, this would be hard on any parent. And it must just be hell on you being a cop and all.
I can handle it.
Well, I'm sure you can. They tell me you lost a partner in the line of duty.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, so did I. The officer your son shot was a man named Buzzy Burrell. And Buzzy, well, he was my partner for 9 years.
Lieutenant, what kind of a case do you have against my son?
Well, I wish I could say it was shaky. Reno was a promising cop. But he and some of his buddies, well, they were abusing the badge. And Buzzy, well, he was working a sting on him and getting set to drop the net.
And you recovered Reno's weapon?
Yeah. Well, I wish he hadn't run. After the initial shock wore off, I used to stay up at nights thinking about your boy. Wondering if there wasn't, some other side to the story, some circumstance that would explain how such a promising prospect could go so wrong.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Have you seen him, Sergeant Raines? Because I got word that he's in town. And you spoke to him.
So you're asking me to help send my son to prison?
I want him pretty bad. I guess that'll show you what a frustrated man I am.
Well, Lieutenant, I'm afraid you're going to have to live with that frustration a little while longer.
I don't have to warn you of the consequences of harboring a fugitive, right?
No. You don't have to warn me.
Okay, Sergeant Raines, and I'm going to ask you again, directly. Was he here? Have you seen him?
Yeah. He was here. We had a nice little chat.
So where is he now?
Well, if I knew, I couldn't tell you because I'd be harboring a fugitive. Sorry your trip to Chicago wasn't more fruitful, Lieutenant.
When I get him, and I will, I hope you're there to watch it.
How much did Katrine pay you? Talk to IA. I already did. I got witnesses. Where did you meet? I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me explain something to you, Officer Gorman.
I'm not IA. I'm not even a cop. Just a man with nothing to lose, already facing one murder charge. So I'm gonna ask you one more time nicely. Then it's gonna get ugly.
Hey there, little girl. It's okay. Just want to talk. Just want to talk.
Pat Gorman. Don Dixon, Bay City PD.
Now what?
I'm here on an extradite. I understand you're a man with a lot of answers.
Train.
Guess again.
You look like you've been through the blender.
Rumors of Chicago's hospitality have been greatly exaggerated.
Yeah. Well, I got more good news for you. Your dad was in. Left a message.
You're kidding?
Said to tell you there was a California cop named Dixon in town. Looking for you.
Dad said that?
What's wrong with that? You are still his kid, you know.
I guess I am. I need to see him. Do you know where he is?
On duty, somewhere.
I'll call it in. Get the lab guys down here off their butts.
I can tell you what happened. The train.
I heard. You okay?
No.
Damn, I'm out of your brand. You, want to grab me a bottle and back?
Grab your case.
Dad, I want to thank you. You warned me about Dixon, and it meant a lot to me.
It meant I didn't want to see one wrong number get the drop on another, period.
Dad, wait.
This is not a good day to mess with me.
I want to help you get Catrain.
You're too late. He hit again last night.
That murder last night was a message. He did it to mess with your mind, and you're letting him do it. It happened on your beat, under your nose. He wants you to lose control so he can finally get his revenge. And he's counting on you to be alone again. He's not counting on me. So damn it, let me help you.
Dixon.
Well, come back with a warrant! In your dreams.
I was gonna pay for them, honest.
Hey, I gotta talk to you. Pull over.
Where's your partner?
He's probably hiding from you.
It's important that I find him.
Yeah, well, I don't think he wants to be found. Hey, listen, I ran a little make on you yesterday. Came back pretty ugly.
Yeah, well, don't believe everything you read on your computer screen.
Any reason why I shouldn't just run you in? Make myself $10,000?
Because you'd have to arrest me first.
Direct challenge. I like that. Get up against the car. Something the matter with your hearing? Let me speak a little louder for you.
I don't mean to embarrass you, Bridges. Just want to know where my dad is.
Hey,
think! Where could he be? I don't know. All she keeps telling me is that Catrain will find him.
The Union Stockyards.
Same as last time? Come on with that.
Sorry.
Hey! Hey, come on!
You want me? Help! Miss me? Sunday morning, Bob. Easy.
Dad!
Get out of here. It's fine.
Not if you pull that trigger, it's not.
It doesn't matter, son. In a few days, my badge is going to be on the shelf anyway.
This is no way out.
I don't want to be retired looking over my shoulder. That's no way to live. Ain't that right, son?
Sorry. That discussion was beginning to annoy me. I'll take that. Get over there. Well, I guess we know where you get your indecision, huh, Reno? I can't tell you the number of times he's had a chance to drop me. Guess he just doesn't have the huevos. You know, it probably runs in the family.
It ain't for lack of courage.
Oh, you big city cops, you really amuse me. And when you're not taking bribes, letting guys out of the can, you're doing pre-trial executions.
You think you're any better? You don't want to take him back to court. You want to take him back in a box.
Give me the gun.
Sure.
Dad!
Go on, son. On the bike and ride.
What are you gonna do?
Just do what I'm telling you. If you don't, I'm gonna kill him. I'll hold him for an hour. That'll give you a good head start. Go, son. It's okay. It's all okay.
How about a cup of coffee? Coffee? What the hell's gotten into you?
Well, among other things, Bob Catrain's obituary. Here.
While fleeing, Sergeant Douglas Raines, suspect Robert Catrain, was killed by Lieutenant Donald Dixon, a California police officer who was assisting on the case.
Well, at least they spelled my name right. This is a great town you guys got here. My flight got delayed 2 hours.
We reserve the right to refuse service to anyone.
Well, that's okay. I just came by to wish Sarge a happy retirement. You know what I bet it's going to be like? I bet it's going to be like those stories you read in the newspaper where a guy works the same job for 40 years and then he quits and dies a week later.
Sorry to disappoint you, Lieutenant, but my plans have changed.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. And I got you to thank for it. You see, I realize as long as there are cops like you, I need cops like me to balance the scales.
Oh, isn't that noble?
I think so.
And as for you, Lieutenant, I would suggest you get the hell out of my bar and the hell out of my town.
Well, that works for me, Sarge. Because I got a fugitive to catch.
Hey, Dixon. Do me a favor. Next time you see my kid, tell him I love him.
Last of it. Thanks for the loaner, Sam. My washer, like, coughed up a hairball or something. And I have an appointment.
So I see. Some appointment.
Sandy.
What? Come on, I always give you juicy details. Obviously you have a hot date tonight. So?
Well, he's really nice. And he's really cute. And I think he's really interested. This is our third date.
Whoa, big number 3. Soft music, slow kisses.
Dinner at my place at any rate.
Where'd you meet him?
You know, around.
Around? Around where?
If I tell you, you promise not to whisper to a soul. The personals.
You didn't! Oh, they've got to be a bunch of ankle biters. Desperate loser seeks desperate loser to have ugly children.
Excuse me.
Kelly, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
No, it's okay. I'm sure that's what everybody thinks. That's why you can't tell anyone.
Scout's honor. I'll just have to find someone else to go running with tomorrow since I'm sure you're going to be exhausted after an intense night of cooking.
Nice try, Miss Marple. Daylight. Be there or be round.
Kelly?
He was a cop and good at his job, but he committed the ultimate sin and testified against other cops gone bad. Cops that tried to kill him, but got the woman he loved instead. Framed for murder, now he prowls the Badlands, an outlaw hunting outlaws, a bounty hunter, a renegade.
Would you like me to call you a doctor?
I'm not in shock. I'm thinking. He must have come up behind her, as if to give her a hug or a kiss on the cheek. He was left-handed, wasn't he?
Miss, you don't want to give yourself nightmares, all right? Leave this to the professionals.
I am a professional, thank you. I'm a licensed bail enforcement officer.
And a close friend of the victim, which is the only reason you're still here.
I told the uniform I don't know anything. I never met the man. What do you have?
Nothing at this juncture.
What about fingerprints? Witnesses? Dwayne, across the way, is up half the night listening to hip-hop. Maybe he saw something.
Like I said, miss, I'm not free to discuss anything at this juncture.
Don't shut me out. I can help you.
I'm sorry, miss. I cannot discuss
Right,
this.
okay. I know. You wouldn't happen to have a badge number I can take down at this juncture. You're FBI? This is a federal case?
Well, you better not hit that bag so hard you may knock the stuffing right out of it.
I didn't get a workout in today.
I thought you had a run with Kelly.
No, I did not. Not today. Not ever again.
Must be one of those girl things, you know? Not gonna talk to each other anymore.
Yeah, right, we're not talking. Because Kelly is dead. Dead. Dead.
Sandy, I know you want to avenge your buddy. But if the feds are involved, we have to stay clear.
Why?
Because of jurisdiction. Because of not interfering with an ongoing investigation. Because
of me.
Forget about you. Because there's no bounty. And way too much emotion.
I'm gonna take Maxie over there to Big Bertha's bail bonds and needles.
Oh, no, not Bertha.
You do what you have to do.
Thanks, Reno.
We'll back you up any way we can. Right, Bobby? Right?
Right.
Okay. So how well did you really know Kelly?
Real well.
There's nothing that would ever lead you to suspect that she was involved with the FBI.
She worked for an optometrist named Levine. I doubt that he fronted for the Michigan militia.
And she didn't move across state lines, so there's only one other reason why the FBI's involved. The locals called it in.
Why would they do that?
Sandy, it's very possible that your friend was a victim of a serial killer.
Excuse me. Are you Gina Lang's father?
You newspaper vultures just never give up, do you?
No, I'm not from the press, Mr. Lang. I'm a bounty hunter. My name is Sandy Carruthers.
I'm all out of money, Miss Carruthers. I'm all out of patience with your kind. So if you don't mind, huh?
My best friend was murdered yesterday. Maybe by the same man who killed Gina.
I could use some help carrying boxes.
There were 7 unsolved homicides in the Bay City area last year. 4 of them were young, single, athletic, and blonde.
Shouldn't be letting you go through Gina's things. The FBI
Would
said...
rather wait until the next victim. No sale. You know, I searched all the news reports that I could find on the web, and I found out nothing about Gina Lang except that she died of stab wounds.
She was 23 years old. Studied sign language. She collected dolls.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Lang. Was Gina found at a table? A dinner table?
How did you know?
That's how I found Kelly. With a full plate of food and burned down candles all around.
And a single yellow rose in a vase.
A yellow rose?
I'm not supposed to tell anybody. They said it would compromise the case.
Was she seeing anybody? Did she have a date that night?
She hadn't had a boyfriend in ages. I used to kid her about it. Said she should take an ad in the personals.
I think she might have taken your advice.
Hey, I thought I told you to stay off this case.
Robert, look at this. 4 probables and a possible. All sun-kissed California girls, all of them blonde, except for Marcia Cross.
Young, attractive, fit. Huh. A follow home from the gym?
I don't think so. Kelly's date, she made me promise not to tell. She met him in the classifieds.
Personals?
Gina Lang also placed an ad. I wish there was a way I could get to see them.
Yes, please come in.
She's been busy. And I hear you've been harassing Bill Lang.
If a condolence call is considered harassment.
Excuse me, but my name is Robert J. Sixkiller, proprietor of Sixkiller Enterprises here, the place that you've just trespassed.
Special Agents Derek Taggart, Jeffrey Gorman. I sure hope I don't need a warrant to talk to your friend here. It means I might have to trash this place just to justify the inconvenience.
What I want you to do is stop strong-arming my associate.
Ah, I see. Any other requests?
Yeah, I have one. I think you should alert the women of Bay City that there's a serial killer out there.
A what?
You heard me. Some maniac is out there killing women at the dinner table. I count 4, possibly 5 so far.
What do you suggest I do? Send this local population into a little panic, possibly scare the perp into the next county? Is that it?
I think my neighbors have a right to defend themselves.
At whose expense? The women in the next town this guy hits? Look at Miss Carruthers, we know what we're doing. All right? You want to play junior Miss Bounty Hunter, that's fine. You stay out from underfoot. You got that?
For your information, Hotshot, my associate here has evidence that...
What evidence?
Oh, just a junior bounty hunter hunch. We'll call you if it pans out. You were going to give them my lead.
Your lead? The feds are right.
What do you mean?
Am I not your best friend who would not steer you wrong? Do us all a favor. Stay off this case.
Is this the personal line department?
Eric Martin, administrator, at your service.
Hi. Well, Hi.
Hi.
I was thinking... Well, not really. I gotta go.
You want to play some personal?
No, sort of.
Did you know that more relationships are formed today through classifieds than any other method?
That can't be true.
Petite redhead. Seeks Prince Charming. Not anymore. She's my fiancée.
Really? Congratulations.
Thanks. My point is that when was the last time you met the boy next door at a church social?
Well...
If the boy next door really came knocking, you'd probably call a cop.
Is it safe?
Are singles bars safe?
Well, like, say I placed an ad and somebody wanted to know my name or what I wrote.
They'd never get past me. Not without a subpoena.
Damn.
I'm sorry?
I'm just a little confused by the whole thing. That's all. You know, SWM, ISO, DAF, it's kind of like a can of alphabet soup exploded.
It's all right here in your personal line instruction sheet. I guarantee you'll find these stuck up on refrigerators all over Bay City.
I wouldn't even know the first thing to write.
It's easy. Just be honest about who you are and what you're looking for.
Hello?
I'll be right back. Think of another question. Hi, Eric Martin, administrator. Welcome to Personal Line. Have you ever placed an ad with us before? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just follow the instructions in our brochure. You can't put a price on that.
Hey, partner.
Yo, Bobby.
That old Maxie baby tucked in yet?
Finally. Everything okay on the home front?
Fine. Just fine. Absolutely fine.
What's wrong?
Well, I'm really worried about Sandy.
You think she's obsessed with the serial killer?
I told her to back off the case.
Oh, and she always listens to you.
She's impossible, infuriating, irritating.
And so cute when she's angry.
Hey, our relationship is purely professional, okay?
And the order's on the truck and the check's in the mail.
Will you please give me some credit for management skills around here, please? Uh-huh. Only congressmen and idiots get romantically involved with their staff.
Hello, Personal Line.
Yes, I'd like to place a personals ad.
Okay.
I'd like to start it with loves to cook.
Leaving so soon? It's only 5 o'clock.
Yeah, well, normal people leave work at 5 o'clock. That's why they call it 9 to 5.
Yes, well, you're not a normal person. You're training for the Bounty Hunter Olympics.
Oh, did I just break the no private life rule? Who sent you, Posy?
Excuse me, but I have a private life, too.
Thank you. It's very nice. Thanks.
Hi. Welcome to Planet Lenny. Sandy, doll, I gotta tell you, you are one stick of babylicious gum.
Oh, that's so kind of you. You know, my mom always told me left-handed men are the most charming.
I'm not left-handed.
Right-handed men. Mama always told me right-handed men are the most charming.
So, tell me, what's a diamond like you doing in this pile of cubic zirconia?
hung up at the gym. Who wants to leave when you got a major pump going? Am I right? Where do you work out? I like ironworks, serious free weights. You should have seen the abs that I did today. The thing about abs is, never carbo load first. Am I right? You smoke?
Terrible habit, I know.
Oh, wow. Sorry. I mean, you're cute and all, but secondhand smoke would just kill my aerobic capacity.
You're Tommy?
In the flesh.
Your ad said that you were 30-something.
You're only as old as you feel, I always say.
Oh.
Light?
Robert, you know what? Robert!
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I track people for a living, remember?
You followed me.
Followed you. Traced you, tracked you with my Vulcan mind meld, whatever. Thought I'd come over and check out your new bow.
Check out my... How dare you?
How dare me, how dare you? You're the one who's setting yourself up out here like live bait. Look around you, what do you got, huh? Got backup? No. Protective armor? No. I had to revoke your diploma.
I know you think that you're just looking out for me, but I know what I'm doing. I saw all the ads, all the dead women. They all had the same thing in their ad.
Oh, yeah, what'd it say? Here I am, come and get me?
Cooking. Loves to cook, will cook for you. They all were very specific about cooking.
Well, what did your ad say?
Athletic, vivacious blonde, loves to cook. I did everything except advertise for a lefty.
You sure he's left-handed?
Who trained me in forensics?
Well, none of your dates were southpaws.
You were watching the whole time?
You know, I kind of like Grandpa Moses the best. I don't know. Leisure Suit Larry, woo! Amusing. Well, come on, let's go. Back to the office.
Are you gonna fire me?
I'm gonna make you repeat lesson number 1. Never work without a partner.
But I've got 4 more dweebs coming.
All right? Excuse me, garçon. I have a business proposition for you. Excuse me. Double decaf cappuccino, non-fat with a shot of hazelnut.
I asked for cafe au lait with a shot of espresso.
Close enough. Mocha, frappa, rappa, whatever it is. Sheesh, it was the good old days when people just wanted a good old cup of joe.
You're complaining? I just spent 2 hours with Monroe, the taxidermist, and Cedric, the man who collects exotic bottle openers, and Ivan, who claims to be the lost heir to the throne of all the Russias.
Yes, well, they were all right-handed.
They all had an alibi for last Friday night.
So our last loser of the evening is...
Hi, I'm Chris. You must be Sandy. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. You sit down?
Oh, yeah.
It was cute.
It is.
Thank you.
Pardon, madame, but you have a telephone call.
Don't you dare go anywhere. This is Sandy.
What are you doing?
Bobby.
Listen, this guy was in a sales call in Albuquerque last Friday night. So, what are you doing wasting your time with this guy?
Because he's last on the list, and he's kind of nice.
Well, get rid of him.
Why?
Well, because. Because, we have a case. We gotta work on a case.
Oh, I see. It's a work thing.
Of course it is. What else could it be?
We'll discuss the case in the morning. Stop worrying. It's only coffee.
Worrying? I'm not worrying. What would I worry about? Huh?
It's the boss. He worries too much. Should have never given him this number. So, where were we? As a waiter, Robert, You make a great bounty hunter.
Oh, come on, I just spilled a little water in the guy's lap. No big deal.
It was a pitcher. I swear you did it on purpose.
Because I'm an overprotective lughead, right?
I didn't say luckhead.
I know you want to do. That's what you want to say.
Are you gonna walk me up?
Nah, it's okay. I have faith in you. You're a big girl. Okay. Talk to you later.
Good night.
He slipped the lock.
Did you buy new deadbolts?
$89.95 plus tax.
Worth every penny. Thinking of you, you look good enough to eat. Yuck. Well, you do look good enough to eat. It's just that, forget about it.
I hit pay dirt, Robert. I don't know what rock I kicked over, but I'm close. I can feel it.
Too close. We're taking 3 steps back.
Would you stop worrying about me? I have an edge here. Do you know why? We are still in first date land.
Excuse me?
Okay, pretend you're a girl. Some guy answers your personals ad. What do?
Ask them to send a naked picture.
A girl would have a phone conversation first. And since paranoia is the best defense, they would agree to meet in a well-lit public area. Date number 1. Date number 2 would probably take place in some cozy little restaurant.
So?
All the killings happened on date number 3.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. He wins their trust, they invite him to their home, and then we nail him to the wall.
So what's so important you called me out of my office, Cisco?
My operative says she's being followed.
My grandmother says she's Grace Kelly. So what?
Why don't you cut the attitude, Taggart? You've been on this case since day 1 and you don't have jack.
And you do. You and Miss 5'2", eyes of blue. You got something, right?
You happen to be a pretty shade of chestnut. How would you like to see all the murder victims' personal ads?
So Kelly O'Rourke was running a personals ad, huh?
No. All the dead women were running personal ads.
Charged with obstruction of justice.
I could call my attorney. You probably wouldn't get your hands on this until I would say about Christmas time. Or we could do an even swap.
For what?
I want to see the psych profile on the perp. The FBI has a cellar full of pasty-faced shrinks who do nothing but analyze psycho killers all day long.
And they say food service is a stressful job.
Yeah, well, according to them, he's transferring rage at his mother, resulting from an infantile oral fixation.
Oh, that's great. Does this profile have anything useful?
Useful? I got a 60% probability on his favorite brand of toilet paper. Check this out. White male, 6 foot tall or better, college dropout, left-handed. We knew that. Probably lives near the beach, probably drives a flashy car.
Well, that should narrow it down.
Yeah. We only had a list to narrow it down from.
Carpet picnic, anyone?
How did you know where I live?
Crisscross phone directory, a salesman's best friend. Am I being too nervy? Are you mad? I had such a nice time with you the other day.
So is this our second date?
Then Dad got promoted, and I set a new family record. 9 grades in 5 different schools.
Excuse me, Army bred here. 9 grades, 9 schools. Thank God for Mr. French and the Brady Bunch.
Being lonely sucks, doesn't it?
You're really sweet, you know that?
But
But
there's someone else?
no, not really. I mean, he never. No. Excuse me.
Get out your snowshoes. We have a blizzard of paperwork that we have to wade through. I brought Chinese. What is he doing here?
Isn't that our waiter?
She forgot her sunglasses.
Look, I better head out. What do you think? Dinner tonight?
I don't know. Can I call you?
Anytime, anywhere, for anything.
Lunch with the suspects, huh?
Chris didn't do it. He was in Albuquerque, remember? Besides, he's a good listener. Doesn't boss me around.
This is the FBI psychological profile on the killer. I make a mild suggestion that you look it over.
FBI profile? Who did you blackmail to get this?
Traded for it.
Traded what? Jimmy Hoffa's address?
I gave them the personals.
You gave them my lead. You had no right.
Well, excuse me, Your Majesty. I didn't know I needed permission in order to investigate a murder.
I worked hard to get that lead. I went without sleep. I broke into private files.
That is your job. And I can see how much you went without sleep.
Maybe I should be looking in the want ads instead of the personals. I was gonna go now.
So go.
I sort of have a dinner date.
Yes, well, Mazel Tov, don't eat the garlic bread.
Unless you want me to stay, I'll...
No, we decided everyone here gets a private life, right? What?
Bobby, it's Reno.
What do you want?
What's wrong with you?
Paper cut.
If you say so. Look, I dug up something interesting on Bachelor number 1, that guy Chris Gardner. His alibi doesn't hold up. He had reservations for Albuquerque, but his name wasn't on the flight manifest. And he didn't check into his hotel room. I think I should go talk to him.
You bet you should. He's with Sandy right now.
I sure hope you're not one of those no salt, fat-free, free-range chicken kind of guys.
Not even close. I'll eat anything that won't eat me first.
I didn't know you were left-handed.
Sort of ambidextrous. It's one of those lefties forced to do everything right-handed. I think it left me a little crazy in the head.
This is Sandy.
Is he there? Can you hear me?
Yes to the first question, no to the second. Marketing survey. It's amazing how they always know when it's dinner time.
His alibi washed out, Sandy. He never made it to his plane. He never slept at his hotel. He's never been to Albuquerque. Reno and I were on our way.
So how can I be of assistance?
Sit still, keep your distance. And whatever you do, don't eat dinner.
Well, that's going to be a little difficult. Luring people away from AT&T, but I wish you luck. Typical. Well, look at that. It's, time to put the casserole back in. It's gone cold.
I'm sure it's fine. Just the way it is.
No.
He did this good, too.
So what do you say we, play a game of cards while we're waiting?
How about a waltz instead?
Okay.
Hey! What the?
Freeze!
Oh, shit. Should have known better to look in the personals. Hey, wait, my wallet's in my back pocket. Please, don't hurt me.
Hurt you? You psychotic son of a... You were gonna make Sandy number 6 on your list, weren't you?
6? What?
Bobby, they'll deal with him in jail.
Oh, jail? Wait, you can send me to jail for adultery?
Adultery?
Sandy, I'm sorry. I'm married.
That's why you lied about going to Albuquerque?
I was staying in a motel in San Dimas. You're not gonna tell my wife, are you?
We'd be doing her a favor.
Oh, come on. It's 7 years, you know? You can't keep blowing in the same year every day of the week.
I think I better escort this Don Juan to his car before he puts his foot any further down his mouth.
Sandy, let me help clean this.
It's okay. You've done enough already.
I know, but I would like...
I mean it. You've done way too much already.
I want you to be honest with me, all right? When you look at me, what do you see?
Tonto.
Pretty mouthy for a refugee from Leonard Skinner, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, I'm being serious. Hey, brother, do I look like husband material to you?
Did you say husband?
I'm getting older now. I'm almost a little over 30. And, well, I just think maybe it's time to start a family.
This is about Sandy, isn't it?
Man, that girl, she's under my skin. Every time I see a broken down blue Toyota, my heart starts to pump hard and my stomach's got butterflies.
So tell her.
No can do. She hates me.
Get out of here.
Well, it's a sad fact, but true. She thinks I'm overbearing, overreactive, and controlling. You don't think I'm controlling, do you?
Listen. Have you shared this vital information with the object of your desire?
Well,
I thought so. Call her.
I can't call her. She hates me.
She doesn't hate you. Call her.
I'll call her tomorrow. And then let's take a look at the Southpaw Slayer file, okay? I think we're getting real close.
Sure.
Who's ready for din-dins?
Will you stop that? You're making me dizzy.
We're missing something. It's driving me nuts.
Well, look. We know she set the bait. She got the rose. If it wasn't Dimples back there, it must have been one of the others.
You went through all those guys with a lint brush. There's something we're not seeing. What is it they're not seeing, damn it?
Hey, you relax. I didn't do it, okay?
Sorry. Just the idea of her being the sights of some maniac.
Hey, that's not gonna happen.
Ta-da! Mama's secret recipe. I promise you. It's the taste sensation of a lifetime.
Hey, which one was Eric?
Eric who?
Looks like Martin. He's a note on the back. I wish they were all as sweet as you. Sweet is underlined.
She didn't date anybody named Eric.
Name's on the receipt, man. The Bay City Gazette.
Let me take a look at that. 1 week run. It's from a personal ad. Wait a minute. Damn, same handwriting. See how it slopes in the back?
How much you want to bet this was written by a left-handed person?
Yeah, never blue. All bets are off. I'm calling Sandy right now. Dang, who she could be talking to this late?
Bobby, she's got a call waiting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I snag that pretty hair? Souvenir. Yeah, I never met a real live bounty hunter before.
Well, I'm hungry. I'll make a deal.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
If you untie me and walk away, I can guarantee your safety.
And spoil this lovely meal. I'm not sure I should let you defile Mother's food with your dirty mouth. Well, maybe just a taste. Open the hangar. The airplane's coming into land. Eat my mother's food, you slut! No, not like that! I'm not ready for you yet.
Let her go.
This is a private dinner party. You weren't fighting. Please leave.
You touch her, pal, and your dinner.
Touch her? Huh? Touch her? Like that? Huh? Or like this? Like that?
It's okay, Sandy. You all right?
So, where is Fred the Fed when you need him? I thought Tiger and those guys had me under surveillance.
Well, I had to send them on that alien invasion thing.
The what?
Well, I had to bring Reno in, right? And, well, if you were being circled by the Federales, then it would have just been a whole big...
Robert, you are one of a kind.
You did real good back there, Sandy. Made me proud. And I've been doing some thinking.
I've been thinking, too, about us. You're my role model, Robert. You're my boss, my buddy, my hero. That's so much better than a boyfriend. Don't make me trade down.
I still want you to keep this.